Yeah, absolutely. You know, with the early winter rain we've gotten comes plenty of accidents on the roadways in Southern California. The cause of many of them, faulty windshield wipers, headlights, and a host of other easy-to-fix problems with your vehicle. Joining us this morning is, like you said, the man, Brian Bowersock with West Escondido Auto.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you, too. All right, so winterizing your vehicle, not something a lot of people in sunny Southern California think about, but something they certainly should, especially with the rain we're having right now.
Correct, absolutely. We just missed it today, obviously. We said it was up Northern California.
I should say, yesterday,
yesterday,
but the roads are starting to get wet. Yeah.
This is usually when you see the first time you forget about windshield wipers until you turn them on and need them, and it smears the windshield with dirt and a small bit of rain. Obviously, it can become quite a safety hazard. An important thing that we like to try to keep our customers informed of, hey, the sun rots these out. We have a wiper blade here, and then basically what happens is the sun, over in the heat, deteriorate the rubber, and it starts to fall apart. And then when you go to turn them on after a long summer, they just kind of fall apart and smear the water across the windshield, obviously creating a visibility hazard.
And we've all seen the rubber that's torn. Oftentimes, though, you don't really see the tear until you turn it on, so it's something you want to check. Have your mechanic check out, make sure that it's okay. All right, so besides, that's an easy fix. We're talking about a few bucks there.
But a big safety item, really important. It's darker in the morning now. It's dark in the morning. It gets dark earlier in the afternoon. Headlights, that they all work properly, tail lights, things like that, so other folks can see you. You can see them.
That's important.
Very, very important, yes, obviously, to keep you and your family members safe, which we're really big on with our customers. Couple other things, people getting ready for the snow season. We're going to be heading up into the mountains. Coolant in your vehicle should be checked to make sure that the coolant is correct. That way we don't get any freezing you up in the Mammoth for 2-3 days or wherever you're going.
Working overtime,
Correct.
it needs the coolant. And, all of these just very easy, cheap fixes if you do it ahead of time.
If you do it ahead of time. Tires are a big thing. I don't have a tire with me today. Tires, when they start to get bald, even in summertime, can be a danger, but when you get into wet weather, become an extreme danger. The tire tread, if there's no tread, doesn't push the water away. The car hydroplanes a lot easier and can obviously cause serious accidents.
How often do you want to check the tire tread?
If you take it to a quality facility, with our customers, we check them every time they're serviced for an oil change. That's a really good procedure. Keep people informed about their vehicle and let them know what's going on. And that way, these kind of things can be prevented before, oh no, I turned on the wipers and I can't see anymore.
The battery, a common problem in cold weather too.
Correct. Batteries, extreme heat and extreme cold and wet weather, we see a higher failure rate of batteries. They should be checked by the facility. We check them every oil service also, just to keep people informed on that.
All right, what about your ignition components?
Ignition components, when we get into wet weather, any ignition components that are starting to break down are more susceptible to misfires, things like that. It's a good idea to have them checked, keep on top of them, because the wet weather is higher, more conductivity, and therefore you can have a failure when you wouldn't have one in the hotter weather.
How often do you get people coming in who maybe had a faulty windshield wiper, had maybe their tire treads were low, and they get into an accident, and now they're coming to you to have it.
There are people that does happen with, but more often what we see is people that come in a panic as soon as it starts to rain. They need windshield wipers. They need tires put on their car. They need other services taken care of. That they just realize in the very end, hey, you know what? This is really important. I need to get this handled now since it started to rain.
Really pays to go to a quality repair facility like West Escondido Auto, right? Get it repaired ahead of time. Brian Bowersock, thanks so much for coming in.
Glad to be here.
Great information.
Thank you.
Right. And as always, go to our website for more information, san diego6.com.